Hi guys. I'm going to be presenting on the roundtable. My name's Brooke. I've got Brandon and Clementine with me as well. So the 2021 annual roundtable will be hosted by Western this year. But I'm just going to provide a little bit of context as to what the roundtable is, as many of you may have not been to a roundtable before or even heard of what it is. So the roundtable is somewhere where you come to share, discover, network and harness all that it is in partnership. They hold partnership up onto a pedestal, and rightly so. We share about our practices and experiences that we have and others have. We discover what other people are doing and hopefully take something out of their book. We network with them to build our own practices, and we harness what partnership actually is, and we hold it up high and great. And so we should. But at Western, we want to do something different. In typical fashion, we have something different. We're going to put our own spin on it. So we plan to critically interrogate what partnership is. We don't just want to hold it up and praise it for its perfectness, but we want to look at it through a lens of critical interrogation, and we want to question what we do and why we do it. We want to set a research agenda. So we don't just want it to be one day where we come and celebrate, but we want the continued conversation to keep going. We want everyone to critically interrogate partnership for what it is. And we want it to be an experience for everyone involved. So not just the newest members or the most experienced, we want everyone to have a safe space to open up difficult conversations and critically interrogate partnership. With that being said, I'll hand you over to Clementine, who will go through our theme for today.
Hi everyone. So our theme is what distinguishes our roundtable from previous roundtables. We chose to have a theme because we realized through our experiences as student partners that partnership work is much more complex than it appears on the surface, and that there were several questions which would arise again and again. Student partnership has been presented and portrayed as a solution to many problems facing the university and academics. It's been presented as a solution to salvaging student engagement and participation, and a means by which to rectify the challenges faced by the university. We've had the opportunity through our work to reflect on these contradictions and paradoxes which have arisen. And the more we've reflected, the more we've come to realize that these contradictions are inherent with working within this space. One contradiction which has arisen is who is setting the agenda for our partnership work? Can students ever set the agenda, and is that necessary for the work to be empowering and fulfilling? Does the university, which is situated in a neoliberal political landscape, necessarily set the agenda for all of us, for staff, for academics, and students alike? This is but one example, and I'm sure you have encountered many contradictions and paradoxes in your own experiences. We've come to realize that student partnership work isn't going to be a perfect solution. It's a process and it's a movement which has the potential to be empowering and transformative in this space we call the university. We would like our theme to facilitate reflective inquiry through exploring the paradoxes that exist in our partnership work. And we've decided to call our theme the Partnership Paradox: Practical Limitations versus Limitless Potential. Next slide. And this is the date for our roundtable event. It's going to be an all-day event at the Parramatta City campus, and I'd love for you all to keep that date in your diary and to attend if you can. And now I'm passing over to Brendan, who will walk through the structure of the day.
Thank you, Clementine. So our idea with the structure is that we didn't want to take it too far away from what past roundtables have looked at, but we also wanted to put this Western aspect on it, that this is ours and we're going to show how we can run things differently and our own ideas. We wanted to make sure that the structure as well ensured that it kept up with our vision, that we critically interrogate, that we're inclusive, and that we have a research agenda for what we're doing. So the first part of the day is it's just purely introductory, getting people comfortable, and then we're going to have a keynote speaker that really encapsulates our theme of critically interrogating SAP practices and that ensuring that there is some research agenda, so what the past research is and how it will be relevant to us on the day. The second part of the day is a hackathon, so something practical for everyone to be involved in. And this will be in two themes, but I'll go into depth with that later. The third part is case studies. We want to allow other universities that attend our roundtable to be able to show off what they're doing, but also make sure that they keep in line with the vision that we've set for the day. And the final part of the day, which is what we've probably our right, I would say, is that we get to show off what we're doing, but also we make sure that we critically interrogate and we give other attendees from other universities or wherever they may come from to be able to ask questions and critically interrogate us in a way that we haven't thought about as well. But I want to go into depth into the second and third sessions. So with the hackathon, we've set it into two themes. We have the engagement and participation hacks, and we have the institutional struggles engagement. So the first theme is really going to be a student facing, while the second theme will be more staff facing. But this doesn't necessarily mean that students have to go to the first or staff have to go to the second. We want to make sure that everybody can be actively involved and it doesn't exclude others. So it's really up to the person where they want to go. And then also with the hackathon, the end result will ensure that we have some sort of research agenda. So the hackathon will expose areas in student partnership literature that need addressing, that need consideration and need the research to be done to be able to progress student partnership across all institutions. And with session 3, we've decided to split the 6 potential case studies into 3 levels: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Again, this is in line with our vision that we want everybody to be included. We don't want to just focus on people that are new to student partnership or the veterans to student partnership or the people who have that middle intermediate understanding. But it's not just about excluding people or it's about telling people where they go. It's about letting the person choose, letting them choose where they want to go or what they're interested in or where they want to learn, where their weaknesses might be in understanding student partnership. And now I'll hand over to Brooke again.
So, like everyone has a little problem today, we are doing a mini hackathon. So we encourage you to come to our group because, come on, why wouldn't you? So the problem that we're going to present to you today and hopefully that we'll work on is the premise of student partnership is based around inclusivity and student empowerment. However, in the process of selecting SAPs, it excludes a vast proportion of the student population. How can SAP practices be both inclusive and exclusive? We expect this to be a spicy conversation and hope to see you there. But before I let you go, I'd like to once again remind you of the date to scribble down in your diary and don't forget to attend. November the 24th to the 25th, right in Parramatta City. I'll pass back to our host.